Guys, Forecastman here, and it has been far too long since I last posted a Pokemon battle. However, with the release of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Sceptile, my favorite Pokemon, got a Mega Evolution, so I just couldn't resist making a team around it. Now, it's actually a physical Mega Sceptile, as physical Sceptile was my favorite set to run, and I still love running my physical Sceptile, because special Sceptile really doesn't have that much coverage, and you have to rely on a hidden power, really. And then, because Talonflame outpriorities it with Gale Wings, I had to have a Tyranitar so it can't just spam that Brave Bird whenever it wants. Then, Greninja is a huge threat. It's the most used Pokemon right now on the last Smogon usage, so I have specially defensive Ferrothorn to check that. Then I have a bulky Quiver Dance Volcarona with a bold nature and some HP, defense, and speed. And then, because I need Defog for Volcarona because it's 4 times weakness, I have Latios as my Defogger with Draco Meteor, Psyshock, and Healing Wish to support my other Pokemon. And then Scarf, Kyurem Black, because Scarf Landorus is also huge right now and is a big threat to Mega Sceptile. Scarf, Kyurem Black can actually outspeed it and kill it with an Ice Beam. So looking at my opponent's team, he has a Noivern, which is not too bad. It can get outsped by my Kyurem Black. Mamoswine, which is a threat because its Ice Shard can actually outprioritize Sceptile and kill it after it Mega Evolves. And then Mega Charizard X, as I would come to find out, is also pretty good because after a few Dragon Dances, Mega Sceptile still can't outspeed it. Then he has a Ferrothorn of his own, which isn't too bad. Volcarona can set up for free against the Ferrothorn. Then he has a Gliscor, which again Kyurem Black sort of checks. And then he has a Tentacruel, which isn't too bad either. So looking at his team, Kyurem Black is really going to be my main win condition for this battle. It lets me take out Noivern, it lets me take out Gliscor. Just a lot of his Pokemon can get killed by my Kyurem Black. Volcarona as well can also do a lot of damage if I can set up with Quiver Dances against that Ferrothorn. So that's also something I'm going to be trying to do. Now, that's enough talk. Let's get to the battle already. I'm going to lead with Tyranitar since he has that charge that I want to get my Stealth Rocks up. But because I see the chance to kill his Tentacruel right now, instead I go for the Earthquake, which easily kills it. Tentacruel has no defenses whatsoever. And he goes into his Ferrothorn, which actually lets me get up my Stealth Rocks for free, and he just tries to Leech Seed me. Now seeing this Ferrothorn, this is the perfect opportunity for Volcarona to start setting up with Quiver Dance, so I'm going to switch into Volcarona. And he gets his own Stealth Rocks up. Now again, this is the perfect chance to set up that Quiver Dance, so I'm just going to start setting up that Quiver Dance to predicting the switch. However, he predicts that very nicely and goes for the Thunder Wave, which really cripples me, and I really can't do much now. I still have that nice special attack and special defense boost though, so I can do a lot of damage to whatever's going to come in. Ends up being his Charizard, who does not take that well, especially after the Stealth Rocks. He takes 50% of his health. So I'm going to go into Tyranitar because I don't know what kind of Charizard this is, X or Y. Either way, Tyranitar is my best bet to deal with this thing. I'm going to just try to Earthquake it. However, he predicts that very nicely and goes into his own Gliscor. And Gliscor is immune completely as it's a flying type, right? Predicting his own Earthquake, I'm actually going to go into my Latios to levitate above it. Though he goes for the knockoff, which is a lot of damage, and now Latios' best bet is just to try to defog and get these rocks out. However, his Protect will actually negate my defog as it's sort of an attack and doesn't affect him if he's protecting. So I decided to try to leave him with a Parting Gift before he can kill me, which does a lot of damage to him with the Draco Meteor, but he ends up killing me with the second knockoff. This is a great chance though for Sceptile to come in and start setting up. I predict to switch into his Mamoswine, so I'm not going to Mega Evolve yet, and instead just go straight for the Swords Dance. And now I want to see how much damage Mega Sceptile can do with the Swords Dance Leaf Blade against this Gliscor, which almost kills because he just Toxics. Now, because Gliscor be Gliscor, they always protect right after the Toxic, so I'm just going to take this chance to get up another Swords Dance. And because the second Leaf Blade is so obvious and Ferrothorn can take it for days, I predict his switch into his Ferrothorn, and instead go for the Earthquake, which ends up being a 2-hit KO after the switch in, which is really, really nice. Ferrothorn is out of the way, that's really good for Sceptile. However, Mamoswine is not good for Sceptile, as he can outspeed me with the Ice Shard priority and kill me, so I'm going to go into Ferrothorn instead, who can take that for days. And now, he's easily going to switch out, because Ferrothorn can't take any damage from this thing, so I'm just going to Leech Seed. And Leech Seed ends up hitting his Charizard X, which isn't too bad, and is actually almost dead, so I'm just going to try to kill him. But the Jar Ball doesn't quite kill, and after the Leech Seed, he still had a lot of health. And now he goes for the Dragon Dance, which is very, very dangerous. Sceptile and Kyurem Black can no longer outspeed him at this point, so my best bet is to just try to make sure he takes as much damage as possible from my Gyro Ball, from the Flare Blitz recoil, from my Iron Barbs, and just make sure he dies or gets as low as possible. So I'm just going to try to keep Gyro Balling to make sure that if he does Flare Blitz me, he's going to take a lot of damage and he's going to be very, very, very low. That's my only chance to win at this point. So I'm just going to curse to do some more damage with my Gyro Balls. And he Dragon Dances some more. Now this is really dangerous because now Tyranitar can't take a hit. And now Gyro Ball, Gyro Ball, Gyro Ball. And he roosts again. I'm just going to curse to try to do some more damage. But now, this is the turn he goes for the Flare Blitz and does a lot of damage to me. He easily OHKOs me. I mean, duh, he's a Charizard. But the Flare Blitz and the Iron Barbs will take him to a point where Sandstorm can kill him in 2 turns. So Tyranitar comes in, I sacrifice Tyranitar, get that first tick of Sandstorm damage. Sceptile is not very great right now, so I'm just going to sacrifice Sceptile, as the second tick of Sandstorm will kill this Charizard, and now Kyurem can take this game and easily win it for me. So he probably didn't expect the Choice Scarf, which is why Ice Beam is able to kill this Noivern so easily, and he goes to his Mamoswine. Now, because I'm actually scared of this Thick Fat, I'm not sure if Ice Beam is going to kill because it has Thick Fat, so I'm going to go into Volcarona to get as much damage as possible onto this thing before Kyurem can kill it. However, Volcarona dies to the Earthquake, Life Orb Earthquake, and Kyurem Black comes in, and he Ice Shards me, which I survive, and Kyurem Black actually manages to kill this Mamoswine with the Ice Beam, because Terra Volt, its ability acts like Mold Breaker, which disables the Thick Fat, which I didn't realize at the time, but you know, whatever. So his Gliscor has no chance against this Kyurem Black anymore. He protects to get some more health, but it wouldn't matter. 0% or 100% health, he still wouldn't survive this damn Ice Beam. And that's the game. So, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, do all that cool YouTube nonsense stuff, and I'll try to get more content for you in the future. See you.